Hi, welcome back. Aurum here. Today, yes, this is part 1 of Wuthering Web version 3.6, Lamplight in a Mirage Sword Resolve in Heart. What is this title? Anyway, I'll talk more about the title when I do the main story, I guess. Anyway, as usual, this is part 1, meaning that there are a few things we're gonna talk about here. First, we're gonna talk about storage increase or decrease, yes. Followed by what's new in the game, and then gem income, and last but not least, YouTube video reaction. So without further ado, let's begin with storage. As usual, we know the drill, so yes, this is the size of Wuthering Web on mobile before the update of 3.6. 50.3 gigabyte, and then yes, you might be wondering, so I forgot to, in the last video is the polling session. No, the last video, in the final thought video, I did open the pre-download, how much it is, and the pre-download is 13 gigabyte, but I forgot to do that. So by the time I open the game already on maintenance. I don't know why I forgot, but that's why I didn't pre-download this patch. So immediately the first thing I saw is this. So we got update of the app itself, as I said during last part 1 in 3.5, the Yang profile image, the one that look like Yang Yuangling, is only in 3.5. I don't know why they only do that on one patch. I thought for sure they're gonna permanently have Yang in the new form, but no. The image, the icon on mobile is go back to the original Yang. Does this mean that Yang will have, so Yang will, she gonna change her outfit to the default Outrider one in the future again? I don't know, we will see. But yeah, we have 700 update megabyte. After that done, so this is what happened. I didn't re-download, but during the maintenance, the amount of download is still big, which is pretty much the same. So this is after I open during maintenance. After I download the app, we have 135 megabyte download. Once we finish with this, the real one so yeah, it's bigger, yes, because it's not free download, I guess. I don't know why the difference, but 14.8, so 15 gigabyte total. I don't know what is this, but after everything is done, compiling and everything, the size is reduced by 500, I think 500 megabyte, so it's become 49.8 gigabyte. I said before when we, I think in 3.5 storage in part 1, I said that why the increase is the jump is so huge from 3.4 and 3.5. I assume back then it's because they technically including all of the new map for the rest of 3.x in that update. So as you can see, the size isn't really that change, because I guess it is 3.5 include all of the new map for the rest of 3.x. We will see again in 3.7 if the size it doesn't really change as much compared to the between 3.4 and 3.5. But I still don't know why we have 14 gigabyte update, even though the size doesn't matter. The size of the game doesn't really change much in between 3.5 and 3.6. What is this 16 gigabyte? They do, maybe they optimizing something, that's why replacing the old render they have in 3.5, I guess. That's why it's huge. We will see again in 3.7 next patch if something like this happen again, the size of the download and the size of the in-game after, to see if this is true or not. Anyway, that's all for the storage. Now let's go in the game for the first time. Shall we check what's new? Oh, connection. Lamplight in Mirage, show the resolve in Heart. Mist and cloud scratch for the fast sky rise fast amid the looming mirage. A fire of life shine into dark and light. Like what? Oh, we have new message from Yang Yang. Speaking of message, we will check Waveline in part 2, not now, because that's where we begin the story. Not to mention I haven't read the Lahairoi message thing. I forgot. But yes, first thing first, before we do anything, let's go check mail. Compensation claim. Fix. What is the fix? I don't know. Let's claim. What is this? Oh, my inventory is full apparently. Oh, this is the problem. What the how many? Okay, 3 days ago. I will recheck this later. So next thing is, let's go to the store. A new bundle. Okay, skip. Accessory store for Shangxiao, Jingran, and okay, they include this here. Interesting. I mean, yeah, that exchange. This is one I wanna get. As usual, let's get 7 of this and 7 of you. I don't really care about the standard one for now. Let's just leave it like that. Okay, first let's go to the actual update map. Update page. Notice. Let's see. It's no soundtrack. Maybe I should move. As you can see, my character is this same area that I log out last time, because that is where I left off when I do, the final thought video. Yep. Let's go to highlight. We have the banner, and oh, we immediately have this event, I guess. I still, I need to click. Okay, I guess info will be the one. Let's go. This is the only one I will check, which is non-issue and update. So in this current version, introducing new performance automation involving a change of programming language. Wow. This new programming language performance information and implementation will be rolled out in stage across all platforms in the form of limited online tests. The testing will begin soon. Okay, this is really adding. What do you mean by this? We will see. Is this? I don't remember they have this last patch. So I guess this is new. So we have issue affecting Vulkan feature in the current version. Vulkan, this is mobile. Okay, that's mobile. I think maybe not really. It could be on PC as well. So we have another issue, which is black screen on PS5 device. Okay, we have fix, which is what fix? What yesterday web, today dog sing, where the enemy Hecate could not be defeated in the objective, and the space prologue created and witness the final story. What? Why Hecate? Isn't that Rinasita? What is this title? What yesterday weep, today dog dot sing. I don't remember. This is related to the main story, I think. Interesting. Something have a problem in the old main story quest. The usual stuff. That's it. What is new? Nothing. This one is still. Yes, finally I need to read this one. Click, click. Yep, it's done. So it's not really. Yeah, that's thing. Whatever that is. Interesting. But yeah, as you can see, I'm in the location in the Skyward. Now let's check. Let's claim. Okay, we don't have event yet. I thought for sure the other one is the event we begin, but no, it's just the information that the big event will begin soon. Okay, we have the new character, Sing Xiao. Let's acclaim the other one that we already do. I was planning to get the Nia copy, but then again, as I said before, Hassin will be my priority. Since she the latest Sentinel. Yes, Sentinel. Not Resonator, but the Sentinel itself. And we have new tactical hologram. And yeah, we do have this that I haven't done. Again, this is permanent. As I said during my final thought, so I don't do this. I couldn't do this. Especially since there are quests included in here, meaning that I will record this. I will record quests moving forward, as I said. Oh, unlock in a week, meaning the endgame attempt will be begin in 10 days. For September, I guess. The beginning of September, okay? That's it for that menu. Now let's go check. I don't remember. Did there any optimization? I don't remember that. Log into the game. Let's see if they showing us a spoiler. I don't remember we have a new boss, but let's see weekly who we gonna fight. Okay, so no new world boss. Whew. Unless they don't really spoiling us. Okay, yeah, still this one. What about early access? Oh, we have okay. We only have early access. Calamity FEG. We saw this on the live stream, so yeah, I don't think I mean whatever this is, not really spoiling anything. And that's it. They're not really showing any new event yet, so I don't know. Let's actually check this. Yes, finally I will read this description of this patch 3.6. They're technically already showing this since a live stream reaction 10 days ago, but I'm waiting until part 1 to read. Let's begin with the top part. Yes, Jingran and Xingqiao will be the new Resonator, which I will skip. If Jingran is related to Fusion Burst, then I will put, but he's not, so yeah. I'm waiting for Chisa replacement. Let's see, Chapter 4, Act 3, Song of the Hard Sword. With the great battle over, the land of the Yuanfang is slowly returning to how it once was, though a plenty of aftershock have yet to settle. Then one day, a waveland message from Yang. Oh, this is the message we saw in the beginning when we entered the game. Arrived out of nowhere, out of the blue. Susu is about to head back to Mengzhou City. That's what she said. At the same time, a large-scale mechanism malfunction seemed to have begun spreading across the land. Oof, another malfunction. Okay, so how this related to the new area, the whole flying thing anyway. And then we have Segway, the Nethermancer Requiem. A day after the crisis has been resolved, Liang Yu... Oh, Liang Yu is back, huh? The one that at the end of the Act 2 in the hospital. Bring you news of the Nethermancer's return. As agreed, you decided to meet him at Yanling village. The old depth have been buried, yet new storm gather at the horizon. Okay, didn't really spoil anything good. Okay, so yes, I don't know if we're gonna see. I don't know if you're gonna see Jingran in Act 4. I mean Act 3, or only in Sigway. We will see. But anyway, a new event. This is the one that we saw in the update list, but it's not here yet, meaning that maybe tomorrow. open-ended test of ability diversity. Okay, we have this again. Second command of Solaris. We have isn't this weekly, or is this Somnoa? I don't know what the title is not really related to the one we saw during the actual Somnoa stuff with Ivory. Oh, this is the one. Yes, the event where we play the king instrument. Oh, we okay. We have this event. Yep, this is the. I remember this since the beginning of. I mean, I don't know, 1.1 or 1.0. We still have, and it's not okay. There's not really that much event dispatch. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is short. I saw this one is short. The main event is this, I guess. I really wish we have event that, that we have interaction, characterization with other characters still. I guess not yet for Wuthering Wave. And, oh yeah, sorry. New enemy, we have two new enemy. It's the same thing. Oh, Echo Set. We already have this Echo Set, I think. The Aero one, the one that related to Stone Strain or something. And then this one is Defense Echo Set for Jing Run. Okay, let's see improvement. Sword Flight. Yes, we have another method of flying, which can only be, I think we can only do this in this area, new area, whatever this is. We haven't seen this area. Something realm. Yes, it's only access in Mengzhou area. No, in the land of Yuanfang only, which is the area we have currently, and then this new area. I don't know if we're gonna have, I don't know if we can do this in the Mengzhou, the actual city. We will probably get update of that location in 3.7. Anyway, yes, the kin, Gu kin, the string instrument, and we have, okay, the theme for the bike. What is this? Echo recommendation of civilization. Okay, I don't really use this, but every character have one set, so I don't really care about the presetting. Anyway, that's it for that new. Let's go to Pioneer Podcast. Nothing. I need to do daily before it reset. As you can see, I am planning to do this video like after I got home, but then I'm too tired, so this is currently an hour before the reset. Anyway, that's it. I guess I'm gonna check Waveline in part 2, trophy in part 2. Let's go check map actually. Do we have new map? I think the new map is on different realm, so it won't be. Is this new? What is this? Again, I haven't explored, so I don't remember if we have this road leading to somewhere. I don't remember that. Gonna check that my footage on the old before the update because I don't remember. So yeah, I don't think we have a new map in this instant. I think we have the realm, which is you cannot check this from this unless you do the story, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna check that in when it's up when I start the story. So what else? Backpack utility, blah blah blah, tutorial, cache. Let's see the quest. I think yeah, we will have. Yep. We have new quest for laying echo. After I haven't done all of this. So many quests to do. Anyway. So now that's all of what's new, I guess. What is this? Just click. New sigil. Oh, this one we got from the event. Is that it? Central Showcase. Why we have Central Showcase? Oh, we have new character. I think we got. I mean, we got IMF, I guess. Anyway, that's all for what's new. Now let's go to confine and let's count a gem, shall we? Gem income is a bit hard in Wuthering Wave to count, but I did write down all of the gem change in 3.5. So let's see. So this all of this, all the thing. I mean, you can check immediately from the timestamp how much I got in 3.5. But I will do calculation verbally there. So listen. So all the reference of the gem income come from part 1 of last patch. That is the beginning point. And then also the one video, because I do polling session, that video will also a reference of this calculation. So in the beginning of part 1 of 3.5, I have 9,656 astrite, and I have 17 of this radiant tide. I also have 14 of forging tide. That's the beginning point. And then before I do polling session of IMAT, I have 11. You can check the video, I guess, if you didn't believe me. Well, anyway, I have 11,642 asteris, 22 radiant tide, and still 17 forging tide. So in that duration between the beginning of the story up until I am at polling session, which technically in the middle of the, so I make two part of that video. I pull for I made the character when her banner up, and then I pull for the weapon at the end of the patch, because I don't have enough. So if you do calculation at 11,642 minus the beginning of part 1, which is for 9,656. During that duration, I got 1,986 asteris plus 5 radiant tide, and then I use all of that in that banner. It left me with 1,402 with 0 radiant tide and 0 forging tide. And then I do a second part of that video of the pooling session, which is the day before the banner disappeared. And before I begin the second part, I have 7,938 asteroid, 0 radiant tide, 0 forging tide. So, and after I use the rest of that arteries to get the weapon, I end up with 1,538. So in the span of 3 weeks, I get between at the end of part 1 of the polling session and at the beginning of part 2 of the polling session, I obtain in total. Let's calculate immediately. I just do calculation right now on screen. Minus 1,402. So I got 6,536 asteris. Now, after the whole polling session to get the weapon, I end up with 1,538 asteris, 0 radiant tide, 0 forging tide. Now, as you can see in the screen, this is what I have after the maintenance. So now let's do another calculation. So 2,698 minus, after I do the polling session video, minus 1538. So in that span of a few days, well, not few days, 2 days I guess, I got 1160 asteroids plus, as you can see here, 7 radiant tide and 7 forging tide. So in total, in 3.5, I got 1160 plus 6536 plus 1686. So in total, that this 3.5, I got 9. Well, you can see the timestamp 9682 asteroids plus 12 radiant tide and 7 forging tide. So yeah, this is minus. I can get more because this one, like I said, one permanent event that I didn't. If you check my final thought when I talk about event, there are 2 events that are technically permanent, which is why I didn't do that yet, especially because of the time. I don't have time to do the event. Thankfully it's permanent, so the reward is still there. That's supposed to be included in 3.5, but since I didn't do that there, so I didn't do this. I didn't include it in 3.5 gem income. Instead, for the future one, when I do that, as I said, this is not. So the gem income is not based on how much you can get in the patch, but more so of how much I get in every patch, as I said, I think back then. So for me, in 3.5, I got in total 9682 asteroids plus 12 radiant tide and 7 forging tide. Again, this is without that event, and also exploration. I haven't done exploration. I don't have time. If I do exploration, I probably have more than that. So yeah, that's all for gem income. Now let's move to the last segment, which is video reaction. But video reaction will be future me, so I will do daily first and then future me gonna do video. Hi, future Aurum is here. So yeah, let's do video reaction now. This after the reset. So yeah, first thing first, as usual, we're gonna watch every video between 3.5 VV up until 3.6 VV in Japanese, because that's how I play the game, the voice I choose since the beginning. Let's see. It's begin. We will watch the VV again because there's something I forgot to mention. Oh, there's something I forgot to do in 3.5. Is it the name? Aesodus? Yeah, this is the one. Why it has a name? Aesodus. What does that mean? Anyway, let's click this and then tab. Ignore the 54 bike. Ignore 454 summer character. Yeah, they always do this. They release skin, but I don't think they have story on it. I really wish. Maybe I should put this as one of my survey. When they include skin, I hope they include a story, like a short story about why and how we get the skin. Because I don't know. I feel like that's like an idea of why someone has a skin. I mean, as an outfit, right? It's not just me, right? Let's put this down as my note so I will not forget. Short story. Actually, we're gonna watch this because I wanna see is this have any connection to the actual in-game story. Because where are we with Linia and Chisa? I mean, Linai and Chisa. This is probably yang thing. Should be another one. Yes. This one, an EP. What does EP mean? I forgot. I think it's a song. The we're gonna do the ASMR Midnight Podcast. What is this? What is this? Hmm. Interesting. They put Yang alongside the resonator of Sentinel, and why Yang there? Interesting. Instead of Denia. Denia is technically a resonator of Trinodian. I guess it's different. Oh, it's the cutscene we saw. The cutscene we saw. This is the two cutscene we saw, and this also cutscene we saw. Wait a minute. This is cutscene we saw. Okay, this is Sui. Hopefully, from this video, we're gonna learn more about Sui because we don't really learn much about Sui in the main story. As I said during my final thought, maybe in the future we're gonna learn more about Sui when we go to Mengzhou, and also the whole deal with Sui and his scene. And this is another song and then podcast for Sui. And then we end this video with 3.6. I don't know if I can have any more detail because again I believe we watched the VV in English because it's a developer talk, so this first time I watched this in Japanese. Okay, so 12 video in total. Let's begin from the VV of 3.5. I think the title is not really that, but this is the one, right? 3.5 VV. Actually, no. This is the one with song. This okay. I cannot really check that because the thing I want to talk about. Anyway, let's just watch this first. This was a song, I think, which I don't think we have. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see the thing that I wanna told you guys, which is about what her name again? I forgot her name. I'll talk more about that in part 2. Let's see if it's gonna see Danjin. Yes, Danjin, that's her name. So I don't think, again, I remember we saw Danjin in the live stream of 3.5 special broadcast, but I forgot to do the quest related to that because again, it's not main quest. I thought for sure Danjin is the main quest, but it's not apparently. So yeah, we're gonna do the quest related to Danjin as well, probably the permanent one we haven't done yet. Yeah, we saw this in 3.5. This is 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. I don't remember this. Yeah, so yeah, there's no dungeon. I think it was during when they explained one of the event, I believe, somehow include dungeon. Which one? I wonder, the one that have dungeon. So I didn't check that. I forgot about that. If you check my final thought, you will see that including me questioning where is dungeon. Anyway, because we haven't seen dungeon in the actual story, I think. And now because of this is also not main story, we didn't see dungeon as well. Let's see. Yeah, what is this video? How this is connected to anything? Or this is just a preview for the skin, which I assume that is. I really wish again we actually have some short story about every new, like why a character wearing that new outfit or something. Anyway, so where are we? On a beach, but where? Hello, Chisa. Imagine on the beach, only two character. Again, this whole just introduce the skin, but still, I want a story about this. How did they anyway? And why we here? Why Rover here as well? I don't know. Let's include the Vertius story as well. We do have. Again, I remember we watched the same thing for Morning Outfit, but that one have a bit an actual story in the video we watched. But still, I wish we have a thing in the game to introduce us why someone wearing this instead of we do have trial version of the skin, right? But again, I don't think we don't see Rover even. I thought we saw Rover here. Where did I watch? So back then, when they released the skin, actually in 3.5 in the duration of the month, I remember seeing a screenshot of Chisa, Linai, and Rover, but I guess it's somewhere else. I don't know. Anyway, the sword, I don't think anything to say anymore about that skin. Now let's see. This is Yang Yuanling. I don't know which one is this teaser or trailer, but let's see. We do learn a lot about Yang. In fact, I wish we learn more about Sui, but see what we can learn more about this. Because again, Yang become Yang Yuanling at the end of the arc, at the end of the story of 3.5. So we will see more about her in the future. Hopefully, especially since the plan of her to be one of character, I guess, did come with us to New Federation. That my guess. Not to mention the whole idea of the symbolism of what the other Yang, which I assume is not Yang, and you can watch my final thought, I guess. Not to mention, yeah, at the beginning. Anyway, let's see what is this about. This happened at the end. So I guess this took place after, unless it's not. Again, this took place after Act 2, unless there's nothing to do with the story. Yeah, this is basically, I think it's trailer. What we saw in the movement set of the character. But usually they had a connecting. They usually connect this and the next video. This is what they always do. Let's see. Why the barret? What is that? Yeah, I remember the other Yang call her Pottery of the Voice, whatever that means. I mean, it's very little to her forte, but I don't know if there is more to that. Wait, this, yeah? Where is this? Jingxi? Hongshu is Jingxi in Japanese, I remember. But what is that? That's something we never seen. That end with to be continued. Are you saying Yang foresaw, because of her ability, her forte, she foresaw the fall of Mengzhou? It's funny, we only see Chixia, though. Why Chixia? Because it's a close friend, I guess, of Yang. Anyway, let's say this is the continuation of that. Usually the continuation of the story. So this is Mengzhou. But why? Is this a vision, a premonition, or something? Oh, no, we saw Baiji there. Who else? Never mind. I want to check the beside that was NPC. Yeah, that's Baiji. So we have Baiji and Chisia, the three character, including Yang that we first meet when we start the game. Yeah, this what happened if we didn't arrive. If we didn't start the game. I mean, if Rover didn't. I remember the other Yang mentioned about different possibility. Is it for? Oh, Rinasita. Wait, Yang went to. Okay, I understand what's going on. I understand now. Interesting. Thankfully, again, this is interesting because this could spoil what we saw in the game, but now I have a better understanding of what happened in Act 2, and also segue, I guess, of Yang. Basically, if Rover didn't, okay, so Yang will be the one who gonna explore, become Rover, but not really. Interesting. This is one of the possibilities. That's my guess, based on what we saw, especially when we saw Rinasita. Because the chance of orang yang went to Rinasita is almost. Wait. We did arrive, but different time. Or not? It's just her thinking about different possibility. It's the pavilion. What is this? What I find interesting is this just again? Okay. That scene doesn't make sense because I don't know. This only proves if this is possibility, if Rover doesn't come, if the story of Rover doesn't, the whole thing and our journey so far doesn't exist, everything die basically, which is weird because I thought for sure, even though if Rover doesn't come, there's still a lot of strong character. Like for example, in this scene, we have the new character we're gonna learn, Xingxiao. Xingxiao is really strong, the Paragon. So the idea of Rover are the one who saved the day is a bit, I don't know. I feel like they are strong people even without Rover. They still strong enough. I don't know. The idea of Rover is the reason why everything fine is. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't know if this is a possibility thing because we will see.
私の道ってどんな？私は心のままにやりたいことをすればいいと思うの。
Yeah, I also haven't checked when did these two characters have Tasset mark. They already have one since they were a kid, and I thought, again, I said before that this Yang and Sui is from a rich family, so the idea of them having Tasset mark, meaning what happened in the past of their childhood, or maybe they born with Tasset mark. We will see when I read the profile of Yuangling and Sui, because the 4-star Yang doesn't have that. Doesn't have the explanation about why he got set mark and when. And also this bird, the idea of the Yuangling bird that only exists 200 years ago, up until 200 years ago in Mengzhou. I still don't understand why the symbolism. Again, I talked before. I said before that yeah, this is the scene. So yeah, basically this is the thing we saw in the segue. Basically, yeah, when they talk about possibility back then, I was like, what do you mean possibility? Multiple possibility, blah, blah, and then this is the one of the scene they show just to prove that different outcome because of someone doesn't exist. Anyway, what I was saying again? Yeah, I'll talk more. I talked about this before during during my playthrough and also final thought about the whole Yuangling thing, Yuangling bird. Why Yuangling bird? I wonder. I assume her forte is related to the bird, but then the bird extincts before Yang even born. You cannot resonate with something that doesn't exist. So I guess the bird that she resonate with, because we know she resonates with the bird, again, simply because of her hair have some feather thing, I assume because of the bird-like creature that she resonate with, it's not Yuangling bird. At least not up until she become Yang Yuangling. The original Yang, I mean. What kind of bird she resonate with to become, again, because we know that every resonator resonate with something, but yeah, I don't know. We will see. That's it for this video. Again, this only answer 1-2 question about the example of the possibility in the past, but that's it. Okay, again, we have more to learn about Yang, I think. They're just giving Yang, I mean, the developer Kuro game just giving Yang more a vital role, I guess. I don't know if they planned this from the beginning. They could, but I don't know. Anyway, let's see. This is music about Yang Pioneer Podcast on air. In Japanese, okay? Now I wonder if this is the same song in English, if it's also in Japanese, which means interesting choice because I thought for sure Yang will be in Chinese. I guess, I don't know, we will see. I'll check on my own, the English one, if it's in English or not. They really emphasize the barret, even in the story. My voice? Whose voice? Your voice? Too young. When is that? Is that? Although at the end, I remember that scene. Yeah, this scene is only so short. By the way, the one on the right, and I think this is the only scene we have with that character, the 4-star in the main story. This is before we went to Renasita. No, before we went to Black Shore. Yeah, I remember. Anyway, Yon, I forgot the name. Anyway. Oh, the letter. I mean, this sound like the VA. What his name? Her name again? I forgot. Yeah, Yui Ishikawa. Sound like Yui Ishikawa, but I don't know. You can check actually. This is Yui Ishikawa. I think this is Yui Ishikawa voice, so I assume the English one also have the same. For VA, the sing it, unless it's in, again, I don't know. We're gonna check the other. I will check on my own the other video of this song just to see if it's the same. Okay, let's see. The next one is the dialogue, the talk. This is too long. I will do this podcast on my own because this is a simple dialogue where they talking about something. They also translate this in English where they just, hey, ASMR, listen to me. What are you doing? Come here, blah blah blah, and something. So yeah, let's do this on my own. It's too long. They're just talking about the information is not really important in that video. I don't really any lore. I feel again so far every single video I watch about the podcasting, it's not really important. It's more like again I will see. I will check later. Yes, what is this? This one is interesting because we have Yang here. The other 4 I understand because Sentinel Resonator. But what about Yang? On road? That's oh, what? Who is that behind? Is here? I mean, Scarletia. Who is that? Who are you? Are they? I never seen it. Where are we? I mean, in a city. a scene. I mean, why Yang here? I don't know. I don't know what the connection between them. Okay, that doesn't really talk. Kartetia is the only one who in the screen. Okay, again, I don't know what the connection between these two characters. The only thing, if you remove Yang, I understand it is the Sentinel Resonator. But we have Yang here. Are you saying Yang is Sentinel Resonator of who? I wanna check the English version of this because I wanna read the description and everything because this one description is not in English. What is Kuro on road? What is this? Actually, let's just check. I'm curious now. This is feel more important than what we just see. So let's go to the English version for a second. What is that? Anyway, I don't really watch another. Again, the only time I watch video is on this segment. I never really watch anything except for when I say I'm gonna watch this on my own, blah blah blah, and I do. Beside that, I don't really watch YouTube on any of the gacha I play except for video reaction. Okay, so what is this? Oh, woo! What? Animated series? What do you mean? What do you mean? Kuro on Road, an animation brand under Kuro Game, has officially revealed the new animated series, Wuthering Wave Elysium. Okay. What does that mean? Okay, it's not animation, it's more like 3D animation, which basically they're using the same engine as the one they use in the game for free render cutscene. Interesting. New character. They said the MC for the story. Why? Again, why the image of them as the thumbnail? I don't understand. What kind of story they're gonna told us? We will see. Anyway, moving on to the next one. I think we're still in. No, finally, Sui Sui. Yes, hopefully we can learn something about Sui Sui here. Again, if you own Sui Sui, you can just check their profile. I technically I can just go to the wiki and check their profile to learn more about them. But that's beside the point. I want to learn in the game, like show us who she is. I don't want to read. Anyway, I don't want to read. Let's see. Uh,
雲は青々として雨降らんと星水は淡々として煙を生ず
Oh, so this skin is actually part of this image. I thought for sure when I do the Twitter post reading, I thought for sure that is a fan art. This is look different than the in-game model. Again, this is as usual. We're gonna have gameplay and then followed by something at the end.
英雄からの一睡
Dumpling, I mean, what you call it again? Gyoza? The gyoza.
水と雲
That's the same thing like what happened with Yang as well. The opening.
万里を超え今宵この正解へ集いし各位よ証明紹介は皆様の信頼を賜り
Okay, is this
この
the
水水が万戦地域会の主催を務めさせてもらいます
Commerce Guild?
ここには
or something?
料理が珍しく精巧な一品ばかり各位はすでに一歩先を進んでいる
Oh, they always the only video that end absurdly is always been trailer without the word Kuro game to showing us that the video almost end. Because I guess this is combination video that connected to the next one, which you're gonna see, okay? So far, I learned nothing about Yang. I mean, about Sui Sui. Except the fact that you know, she is a leader of the Commerce Guild. That's one we know. And anyway,
お姉ちゃん待って、もう少しゆっくり回ろう。
Master, are you gonna steal
月、後ろ向いて。まだうまく作れてないけど。
or not? What do you mean by master? I guess that's mistranslation.
そんな粗末なもの、よくこの珍機械でさせたもんだな。
確かにまだ下手くそだけど、いつか最高のものを作ってみせるから見てなよ。
みんなこと知らずか。
あら、立派な志じゃない。今は未熟でも高みを目指すのなら歩む道も決して低くはならない。楽しみに。
Because of her makeup, her eyes look huge. Anyway, I talk about this during my playthrough. Oh, see, this continuation of this thing. Yeah. So, with I don't know what they said again. It's in Japanese. I don't think they have. Usually, in something like this, don't really have a subtitle. It's only auto soundtrack. They don't really have subtitles for the. They should probably do this. Why didn't they translate even? Because they knew that people that even though they knew that some people, I don't know how many, play the game in Japan even though they're not from Japan. So please make the CC for the other channel any language. In fact, the one that they come from, because we are global. I mean, the game is global, so I guess multiple CC would be better for every single video on different language. I wish they do that, but I guess not. Only for Japanese. Because I want to know what they said. Okay. What's going on? Interesting. Ooh. That's why kid. Anyway. And then Swiss gonna come. That's what's gonna happen. But that doesn't tell us anything about. I mean, we know that about that. That was very normal for anyone helping other. Anyway. Is there any more? What the cause of this fire and why? That's more important. Okay, it's only showing her forte skill stuff. That's very normal. It is supposed to be the guild, I mean the commerce guild, or maybe not. Again, I don't know. It should look like a museum or some sort. Like people showing, not product, more like some, this whole thing. But I don't know. It isn't really showing us anything beside the thing that we already know in the game. Maybe this two is the important character because of the sibling and Yang and Sui. But I still. Yeah, I guess the point of this video is just I hope Sui is not just Yang sister. I feel like I want to see her more as a character besides being Yang sister. We'll see.
いつも家族を大切にしてるあなたもとっても立派だわ。私からのプレゼントよ。さあ、早く家族のところへ。
Right? Hopefully she not just young sister. Which I feel like that's so far
ここまで来たっての
it
に
is.
とんだどんでん返し
Yeah,
だ
who is this guy? What are you doing?
じゃもう証明紹介には手を出せねえ逆に奴の手柄になっちまって
手柄というのはそれにふさわしい存在に用意されたもの。放火を選んだ瞬間からお前たちは
I think we also know about this. Oh, misclick. What's that?
Do you ever look at a character?
Misclick. So yeah, we saw that when Jingran told us about Sui Sui, he mentioned about Pruner, Zooming Commerce Guild Pruner, which is basically her other job, I guess, behind the scene. But yeah, we don't really learn anything except for the fact that sisterly hood stuff. Again, I wish we're gonna see more of her besides being young sister, and I guess the Commerce Guild is her thing. But anyway, let's see the song. Pioneer Podcast.
见字如面。
Yes. See, this is what I thought. The one for young gonna be like as well in Chinese because of the. This one is makes sense because yes, Shui is Chinese. Why there's no translation in English? Well, because again, I think this song only in the same language. So I guess we can check the English version, and then we have the English subtitle with Chinese sound. I guess they almost this head. How important young head in the future? We will see. That's remind me of the bird in Pokemon. Pharaoh or something. That's supposed to be no, that's just teacher. Okay, this confirmed there are a snowy area in Huanglong. Maybe in Mingting. I don't know. I mean, this family is rich. So, I still don't know how young and... Again, we're gonna... The only answer probably because they born with a set mark. Again, because the other... I don't know, again. We will see again. I keep repeating that. That Mengzhou. Is that right? The word. Yep. Okay. Sending letter, the whole sister thing. Now we have two more video. This one is podcast. How long this video is? If this is long, I will do this on my own. Why the lag? Excuse me, what happened with this video? Yep, the same as Yang, 16 minutes. Okay, so that's all I guess. Now let's see more detail about this patch VV, Shadow of Lamb and Strode. Oh, that's just the actual, they translate the title to English. Yes, this is the whole thing. Okay, so that's her voice. I see. Yeah, the whole the whole ship, flying thing.
ここは普通の谷だ。
3.6.
おそらく現実ではないのだろう。果てしない束縛か。
I don't know what they said. Again, I think I remember the English version. I just.
あなたが心の底
Ooh,
から
where new
望む
area?
選
This
択
is how it looked like in PC, I assume.
少しでも時間を
On
稼い
PC.
で一人でも多くの人が夜明けを迎えられるように
Thousand
苦労を
Blade.
落とす姿勢塵一つ残さん移ろい手短に決着をつけよう
Okay, Lotus.
貫け逆石砕く調べ天地舞う剣
Ew.
万感の思いをこの一振りに
And then Jinran.
また真に問うことなかれ
Another realm
つけゆく
or
心に
whatever.
日産図の川へ有名隔たれりよっよっ砕いてやるこの身を灯す
Yeah, he
蝕む
used defense. I wonder again. I wanna see in the second half of the patch.
読み来たれり
Oh, see what? I mean, how he work. Yeah, I didn't expect to have this movement in the hole.
分かっているだろう
Interesting. I've never heard to see
塵
this.
のように軽く儚い
Maybe that's how we unlock the other realm by moving the hole or something. Unlock like a door. It's supposed to be again. Scene. We're gonna see a scene. The whole thing in the sky reminding of again the Chinese folklore. Because you know cloud, the shadow of the actual. Yep, and that's it. We have character, blah blah blah. I think this is the one we show. I already read. So yeah, pretty much that's it of 3 point all the video reaction. The only thing I can say is that I cannot wait to see her scene and learn more about her scene. Because the thing that Muyu said before we fight him is pointing us about something, about Sentinel. About us as well, I guess, because we technically come with Sentinel as well from another planet. And I don't think we're gonna learn anything about the whole Yang thing in 3.6. So yeah, we will focus on learning the whole goal in Mengzhou, which is has seen, and Yang probably will be in New Federation. Yeah, that's all for this video. I will start part 2 probably 2 weeks after the update. We will see. I still have backlog, and yeah, I'm also gonna do the quest, which include dungeon wherever she is. Anyway, that's all for this video. And yeah, one more thing, that the Kuro on road, the animation thing. I don't know if we again. Hopefully, I don't know how long. I mean, they planned this long ago. We have new character we never seen. I mean, it's easy to make something that already have their built-in the 3D model. So it's they create their own in-house animation department, I guess. Can't wait to see that. I wanna see. I guess I can also. I don't know if they release that as a video on YouTube. The this thing of, or maybe again we don't know yet. We don't know anything about that. At least I don't know. So yeah, that's all for this video. Until next time. Bye.